Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Sizzle or Fizzle. This is the show where we listen to music and we decide what works, what doesn't work, what we like, what we don't like. At the end of the day, does it sizzle or does it fizzle? I'm Rick.
And this is your boy, Cat.
And Cass. Today, we've got Van Halen. Not just Van Halen, we've got Eddie Van Halen. We're going to take a live look. Everybody knows the song Eruption. It's just a 2-minute piece, but Eddie made it sound so good. Those couple minutes blow by fast, but
yeah,
the man is a guitar virtuoso, and this is the Eruption that we needed on this channel a few weeks ago. All you Van Halen fans out there, doesn't matter if you're pro Sammy, pro Dave, we're all Eddie.
That's right. I know I am.
All right, so let's kick this off.
Let me get started.
I'm not even gonna pull mine off the wall. I'm ashamed. The way Eddie plays, I'm ashamed. So this is all you, bro.
I'm gonna show him out. Show him out.
Go for it.
I like how he's holding his pick while he's still playing.
Yep. Now that's also a little bit shorter than the other one that I was going to go with because
a little bit
we've got a special coming to Sizzle Gang. We got Guitar Wars coming. I want to hear from everybody in Sizzle Gang. Who's your favorite guitarist? I'm going to put it up NCAA style with brackets. And we just going to listen to guitarists all through the month of December.
Good googly goo.
Guitar Wars coming to Sizzle or Fizzle. Now, back to this one. It was short, but it's actually still longer than the actual album version. Not that that really means anything to everybody, but
I actually like the other one better because he had a whole lot more involved in the other one than this one did.
And I know a lot of people say that because, you know, the other one, yeah, but I think the thing is like 17 minutes long.
14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you must have watched it a lot of times, brother. You got the time down.
Child.
But even still, the fingering was on point in this. And
Hey,
you're
I
right.
learned something. They call
He
that
had
tapping.
tapping, yes. And he right down to the cigarette at the bottom of the headstock.
Man, that's what he did in the other one too. He took a couple puffs a couple times and he stuck it back there in the stock too. I thought that was cool. I have what we now will call the sizzle or fizzle tidbit of the day. Eddie Van Halen, who we all know is a very talented man, is or was were. The other adjectives. And the abilities on top of that were just huge.
Mm-hmm.
But did you know that as a kid, well, to this day, until the day he died, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say this, but he couldn't read music. What? A man with that ability and talents could not read music?
I think I heard the same thing about Hendrix too, though.
Yeah, but here is the kicker. The kicker is there's a kicker. The kicker is as a young man, as a very young man, he actually was being taught concert piano.
I heard that before.
Was it concert? No, classical piano.
Classical piano.
And so he had the ability to memorize both by ear and by visual. So when the teacher would play whatever they wanted him to play, he would memorize it and he would just play it. So he never had to read.
Can you say genius?
That's what I can say. Genius.
I wonder if, and I could be wrong about this, but I believe the ability to not have to worry about reading music actually helped his creativity. Because it seems like this to me, and this is because I'm learning how to play and I'm learning how to read music. It seems to me like if you have to like come up with notes and memorize this, that, and the other, instead of just letting it flow, that can stifle your creativity.
That depends on the person. Because a lot of times, knowledge, what I consider 2 years I took a music theory, actually helps you. So I think it depends on the person. It's almost like a Spock. You know, Spock is a logical person and he cannot go outside of the realms of being logical. Whereas Captain Kirk can still have logic, but then he can kind of figure here, figure there. So if the person is not Spock, but still have the knowledge, like a Bach, a Beethoven, a Tchaikovsky, those kind of guys, a Prince, then you can do it. So no, I think the stifling only comes depending on the person. If you just cannot, someone who is anal about something, ACD about doing something, that they just can't come out of that, that's when you're stuck. So
yeah, and it also probably has a lot to do with when you learn. Because if I had learned how to play guitar, at a young age, I could probably do with or without it. But, in my, well, air quotes, advanced age, I need to know how to read music. I need to train my ear because without that, I would not have the ability to learn at this point.
Yeah, because you get to learn the notes and the chords, and you get to learn minor notes, major notes, half steps, up, half step down, fourth, fifth chords, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously Ed is a guitar great, a guitar god, if you will. And if I had a top 10 in guitarist, he would be, I won't give it away yet because we got that coming up soon. He would be definitely in the top 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know. I over all my years had a tough time picking somebody. I can't pick Eddie. I can't pick Prince. I can't pick Ace
Jimmy
Freely. I can't pick Jimmy. I can't because everybody is just a badass to me. So I have to put them on levels of He's a badass over here, and they're badass over there, and they just are badasses. So I know everybody else can do it, but then again, there's that thing I was just talking about being anal. I just can't do it. I'm anal. I'm stuck in my ways. Because Prince is a badass.
Yeah.
Prince can tap and all that shit too. He was doing it. So, I honestly, I guess I don't know what people would classify what Eddie could do on a guitar that Ace Frehley wasn't doing on guitar, or what Ace Frehley was doing on a guitar that Hendrix wasn't doing on guitar, and on and on and on. So,
I didn't listen to a lot of Kiss, so I can't say what Ace did or didn't do. But I know when that first Van Halen record came out and you heard the very first song that what the hell is this? That sound hadn't been heard before. When Jimmy came out with Purple Haze, people were like, what is he doing? And then when they saw him live, I mean, the man played with the guitar behind his head with his teeth. The legend, set it on fire. Every guitarist is different, like you said. But the truly great ones, whether it be just one thing or many things, they manage to stand out and they do it really great. It can be something simple. Pete Townsend of The Who, he's known for the windmill. Obviously, The Who have some guitar riffs on some of their songs, but when you think of Pete, you just think of the windmill. It doesn't even have anything to do with a note, a chord, or anything. So it's just about style. You mentioned Prince. Prince is a guitar virtuoso, but it gets lost in the shuffle because he plays everything.
Well, but Eddie did too. Eddie played multiple instruments too.
Right, but when you saw him live, he was more than likely 95% playing that guitar, and that was it.
So then you get down to the perspective of the person.
Yeah.
So someone like me is going to thoroughly appreciate everything that he does and not get stuck. I'm only stuck on guitar because that's, like you said, that's primarily what I've seen him do. But I have seen him on piano before.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, their breakout album, 1984, he played the keyboards on it. So, yeah, I mean, you knew he could do it, and it was just a matter of time before it came. So, but by 84, everybody knew who he was and what he could do with the guitar. I mean, there's so many great guitarists. Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton can play rock. He can play blues. So styles come into play too. So, yes, sir.
Santana.
Yes. Yes.
Santana. Yep.
This is going to be a great battle. So, Sizzle Gang, one more time.
I challenge you all.
December, the guitar greats. So start leaving those comments now. Who are your favorite guitarists? I'm taking tallies. I'm taking votes. We're going to do this, man.
Gonna do it.
All right. So real quick though, bro.
Share.
Yeah, before we like and share, we do have to sizzle this or fizzle it. Yeah. And me as well. I mean, I've got to sizzle it. I mean, what was wrong with this? I mean, when this came out on the record, it was like, oh, wow, I got to have this. What is this?
Well, you, on the other hand, you get, because you picked a 3-minute instead of a 14-minute. When we could have seen him doing, man, if you had seen some of the things he was doing when he was playing on the back of the neck of the guitar,
I saw that video.
You didn't saw it good enough.
There's a reason. I told you there's a reason why that one's not here yet.
I don't care. There it is.
Yeah, you don't release the hounds in the first round. The guitar greats are coming.
But the hounds could also be a motivator based on not sitting there for 2 minutes. It takes longer than that for somebody to get us some serious juice.
9 times out of 10, most of the people that know who they're going to pick for guitar greats, they know who Eddie is. Edward Van Halen, especially our Van Halen fans out there, they'll tell you 2 minutes is better than no minutes with Eddie. He could do a lot in 2 minutes. There's a reason why Eruption was only a 2-minute song. There's a lot in that. I mean, I agree with you. It could be 4 or 5. It could be 10 minutes. It could have. But that's what they gave us. Fizzle me all you want to. Trust me. Trust me. Come the month of December, you're going to be like, damn, Ricky was right. And I got to see another version of Eddie Van Halen doing Eruption.
Go on then.
Well, trust me.
Nope. And due to depression, I now need a whip. Because I'm going to get the crash.
Well, before my guy crashes here, we just want to tell you, Sizzle Gang, how much we love you, appreciate you. Like this video, because Guitar Greats is coming. I said it a third time. Leave us a comment. Tell us who your favorite guitarist is. And we're going to start stacking them votes and revealing this thing in December. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you hit that bell for notifications because we always got something new coming out. And like I always say, stay positive, stay blessed.
And no matter what's going on in your life, people, please, 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 please keep it moving. K-I-M.
Later. If you like this video, watch another one right here. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Just click right here. I got lots of cool content, movies, music, and television. Explore everything. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think.